Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon, investors. Or even good morning, good day. Hello to you, people. So, 4 days ago, we got an update called Show Off. We got the spectator loadout, which me personally, after a few games, I do really enjoy this feature. I do enjoy looking at skins because I am a skin investor, more or less. And then we also got the Genesis collection, which is a new type of case. I think whenever last time we had some leaks about the Volatile case, I think this was something that they were trying to introduce. Now, if we check out, we got the new case, terminal, whatever it is, and from the prime drops, right, we still have those 4 cases in the terminal, but we got rid of the fracture case. What does that mean as an investor or a semi-investor? Well, as we all know, the price is structured by demand and supply. And so if supply gets limited, we can definitely think that demand is gonna rise due to the limit of the skins in the cases. And therefore we're most likely gonna see a surge in price, which is good for us investors. That means if we check out the price of the fracture case and let's say the Deagle Prince stream and the Anubis or Legion of Anubis, we can see that since the update on the factory new skins, there has been a surge in price, which is a positive mark for us investors. As mentioned in the previous video on how to invest in CS2, I have mentioned that cases which are discontinued or items which are discontinued have great potential to rise in price. Well, that right now is the case for us. This is one of the perfect times for us to basically put aside a little bit of money we have saved and invest into not only the case itself, but also the skins like the Deagle Prince stream and AK Legion of Anubis. But as mentioned, the case itself is a super investment, especially because you can buy it in bulk and basically enjoy a much higher margin of profit than expected with normal skins. As you can see, I have already put a bit of money on the side just to invest into the fracture case itself and 4 skins from this case. The rest I have basically put into a knife which I have wanted for a very long time, but that's out of the ordinary. The terminal or a case has been in a lot of controversy in the past 4 days. You may ask why, it's just a new case, new feature, blah blah blah. Well, let me tell you. So, if you were to open a classic normal case, let's say a Dreams and Nightmare case, right? You spent around 3 to 4 euros on just the knife and the case itself. You may now open the case, right? Most likely you're gonna get a blue or maybe a purple, and if you're lucky a pink, and red and golds are basically a rare thing and you're a very lucky person if you get them. So if you are the lucky person, you could open a knife. So basically you've spent 4 euros to open a $100 knife, or depending on the case and the knife you get, you could open something that's worth 1,000 euros, for example. Just for example, right? So in order to get 1,000 euros, you only had to spend 4 euros, right? Well, the terminal itself is a small little gambling slash degen project of CS2. Why? Well, because if you open the terminal, you get 5 tries to get a skin, right? You get encouraging text from the dealer, as they say, into buying the skin that you rolled, right? And then that's not the bad part, because some people can actually control themselves. But the worst part is if you get so lucky and you get a red from the terminal, you not only paid a few euros for the terminal itself, if you didn't get it from the prime drop, you also gonna have to pay $1,600 just for the skin. So in order to get the skin, you have to pay the price of the skin, which is regulated by some weird AI technology from CS2 or Valve themselves, which doesn't really add up, because that's not really a case. It's a terminal where you can buy skins for a much higher price than they actually should be. CS2 describes this as, you know, meeting a price between supply and demand, or basically demand in this case. So if there is high demand, obviously the price is just gonna rise, but if there is no demand, the price is just gonna fall down, which me personally, due to the fact that many people are curious right now, the prices are gonna rise, and then whenever the hype dies, the price is just gonna stagnate to the low, just because so they get any clients itself for the case. But no matter what Valve does, we're still gonna pay our money in opening cases and opening capsules. They're gonna get rich as hell, and we are gonna be the product themselves. We are customers, as they described it in the latest update announcing the case. Well, now I'm gonna show off all the skins in CS2